What's going on, everybody? Thanks for coming back to Danks Gaming and Video channel. First off, thank you for all the support and everything that has been going on in the channel lately. The views, the comments, the likes, the shares. I really do appreciate it. So first off, if you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe on the video and turn on those notifications. So today, we are going to be going over the continuation of our leveling of a Bladedancer rogue in the Last Epoch by 11th Hour Games. So in this one, we're going to breeze through some clips of levels 6 through 11, and you'll see the survivability of the rogue itself go from, trickier, of course, near level 6, and then once you start getting towards level 11 and higher and the skills start working together, you'll start seeing the survivability increase. So let's get to it and enjoy the video. All right, let's get to it, guys. We're starting off here. We're getting ready to go fresh level 6. You'll notice down in the action menu, we have shurikens, we have flurry, we have dash, or I believe it's dash, but it's the sprint one, and then we have acid vial, and we just have the normal melee attack at this point. So now, we're doing our best to survive, and we'll see how we keep on progressing. All right, so we can see here, almost get taken down. So this is what I was talking about in the difficult survivability at this early point. But you got to trust in the system, keep putting the points where they belong. I have been using maxroll.gg. Highly recommend it. Great stuff on there. Fairly easy to use menus and tooltips as well to help you get the points exactly where you need them. Alright, so now we've leveled up, and we've now replaced the melee attack with puncture. We're running with puncture. We've moved the dash or the sprint to the very first action to try and keep that survivability up a little bit more. And then we haven't changed out shuriken or flurry yet, but that is coming. So here, we're trying to survive. We're doing our best again. The survivability is not very easy at these easy early levels, and we get taken down. Fresh respawn. Gonna go back in it a little differently, try to take these guys out first. But here we're using all the tricks that we have. We're using that dash, we're bolting around the map as much as we can. Also, I would recommend utilize acid vial when you can in these situations. It's pretty much one of the only AoEs that you have, because the shuriken's only a 3-shot and the flurry as well is just in front of you. Alright, here's what it's going to look like if you get chased down by a bunch of angry osprix. So I actually made a short out of this clip here. You can find it in my shorts playlist if you want. It was a lot of instant regret at the time. But again, we had to use some guile. We had to use our rogue tricks, our rogue moves, dash around, and start taking these guys out one by one. Alright, so now we're in the storerooms. As you can see, we're waiting to put some points in. Jumped into combat a little early. But here you can see now we're using that acid vial a little bit more. That's going to be replaced here soon enough with other upgraded attacks, ones that come with the levels. But use what you have for now. And as far as AoE goes, it's the easiest. Now, this here right now was an interesting point. This is not on the map. So remember this spot? I don't know if it has any value going forward, but that was a little secret tunnel there. Here, now we're getting into one of the first boss fights in these early levels with the rogue. Again, gotta use that dash to zip around. I have still not leveled up and put the points where I needed to yet, and I even have my skills to level up on their own. So, gotta pay attention to that stuff before you jump into these battles. But use those potions, use those sprints, use those dashes. Get in close, do that damage, jump out, just like a dirty boxer. Off at this point, does it? And like you hear nothing. All right, so now we completed a quest, and we're gonna level up and put the points where they need to. So at this point, I do believe I go back and change some of them around. But again, pick your guide. Maybe you'll find one elsewhere. Again, I use maxroll.gg. We're not affiliated anyway. I just think they have a good product. Here, yet another death. I was trying to figure out how to use the smoke bomb. And what the smoke bomb actually does is it grants you haste within the smoke itself. I'll sleep on the couch tonight. I don't give a fuck. But it also blinds your enemies. So it makes it a lot easier for you to dodge these attacks. So now we're coming back. We're going to jump back into the battle. We're going to take some of these guys out. We've got the keeper with us. Ooh, smoky. And here, got to use that crowd control again. So we're using the acid splash or the acid vial. And it works pretty effectively. And this is the last big boss of the initializing quests. This is the Haruspex Orion. And he is kind of tricky, a lot of fire damage. Again, you got to zip around, jump in, jump out, get those shots in. And as you can see here, now we have puncture, we have the decoy, we have smoke screen or the smoke bomb, kept the shurikens, and keeping the dash. So puncture's your main weapon at this point, your main damage. Shuriken's good to get some range. Smoke bomb to put up the shadows and to get some haste and to create the blinding effect on your enemies. And that decoy is really great. Is now the AoE attack. It does very good damage, and you can also drop it here on your way out when you're trying to do some of that dirty boxing. So I hope you'll join on the next levels. We'll try to do 11 through 20, and we'll do another video like this. So again, don't forget to like and subscribe, turn on those notifications, and keep an eye out Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays for live streams. So thanks a lot, and have a great one.